We had a great response in yesterday's video talking about what players might want to look for when they're looking for an agent, and I had a couple people ask me to dive a little deeper into that. So I want to give you just a minute or two about some things that you can do to protect yourself when you're meeting with agents. And for those athletes and entertainers that are meeting with agents, this is probably the first time that they've gone through this process. It's not a typical thing that a young person does. Most people don't have agents. So hopefully this information will be helpful. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me at any of my contact info here. So a couple things to think about. Questions you want to ask an agent. Number one, you want to ask what their fee is going to be. With sports, it's usually set by a players association, but you still need to know what that number is and how it's calculated. The second thing you want to make sure that you know is what services are they going to be providing you. An agent, like I said last time, their primary job is to get you a job. That's it. If they want to do the marketing, that's a separate conversation that should happen, and you're going to have questions about what a marketing representative can do for you, and if that agent is also the appropriate person to handle the marketing. I don't like it when any business professional has too many slashes in their job responsibilities. So if they're an agent and a marketing representative, that's about as far as I would go. I wouldn't want somebody to be my agent, my financial advisor, and my lawyer. So that would be an example. And again, you want to find out if any of the money that they're going to spend on you is going to be considered a loan. While the paperwork can certainly have those details in it, you don't want to come back later and realize that you didn't actually know what you were agreeing to. And so you really want to make sure that you have everything squared away at the outset. So another thing to consider. Something else is you want to find out, are you going to be speaking with the person that is at that agent meeting, or are you going to be dealing with their staff instead? Because if you're going to be working with somebody else, you want to make sure that you know, like, and trust them. Because sometimes the agent's going to have to deliver bad news to you, and you want a good working relationship so that you trust that person and that they're out looking there for your best interest and have some ideas. So a couple real basic things. Like I said yesterday, we have a lot of athletes that we're working with right now on this agent process, and I want to make sure that if anybody has any questions, they can reach out to me and ask those questions. I want to provide you with some information should you just want it. And so if you have a client that's an athlete or an entertainer going through this process, or if you're an athlete or entertainer yourself, just feel free to reach out to me either at my email, you can always give me a call, or reach out to me here on social media, and I'm happy to talk you through the whole situation. Thanks.